Macho Movie Monday.
Oh, yeah!
Yo, everybody!
Hi.
No soundboard, just me.
Did you like it?
Yeah. How'd y'all feel about role models last week? Did y'all like it? Did y'all have fun with it? I don't think there was any comments. Greg Over said Role Models is a solid 10 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
I agree. It's a great movie.
Even though I give it a 3.
Even though,
yeah, 5.
We gave it 3 out of 5 burgers, but
It's still good. I like it a lot.
yeah. This movie
The last
is
also.
the movie we did today, or this week, is not nearly as good as Role Models, in my opinion at least.
Yeah, movie-wise, yeah.
Movie-wise, if you can't tell by the T-shirt I'm wearing, the Blu-ray, and the album soundtrack, we're doing Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
In the Pick of Destiny.
Starring Jack Black and Kyle Gass. Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny is a 2006 American musical fantasy comedy film about the comedy rock duo Tenacious D. Written, produced by, and starring Tenacious D members Jack Black and Kyle Gass. It is directed and co-written by musician and puppeteer Liam Lynch. That's interesting.
Puppeteer.
Despite being about an actual band, the film is a fictitious story about the band's origins and their journey to find the magical pick belonging to Satan that allows its users to become rock legends. The film was released on November 22nd, 2006, and was an initial box office bomb. The soundtrack, The Pick of Destiny, was also released in 2006 as the band's second studio album. Despite the mixed box office reception of the film at release, it has since been considered a cult classic.
Yep.
And I'm going to give us some fun facts. Well, not fun facts, but I'm going to give us some details on the soundtrack in a little bit. So the cast, Jack Black and Kyle Gass obviously play themselves. Troy Gentile plays young Jack Black, and Mason Knight play young Kyle Gass. The movie consists of a bunch of cameos.
Yeah.
Which Ronnie James Dio, Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters, and Nirvana. Meatloaf is in there, as Meatloaf. No, he plays Jack Black's father.
Did somebody say Meatloaf?
Ben Stiller's in this, Paul F. Tompkins, Tim Robbins, John C. Reilly, Amy Poehler makes a cameo in this.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, man, like a lot of... Jason Segel was... never mind.
Yeah, he's one of the party goers.
Yeah, it's a deleted scene. Same as David Kushner. And Fred Armisen's fucking in this.
Yeah. Colin Hanks for like a second.
Yeah. There's so many just random fucking people in this film. The band featured on numerous shows to promote the film, including musical performances on Saturday Night Live, Spike Video Game Awards, The David Letterman Show, American Music Awards, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Friday Night with Jonathan Ross, never heard of that one, as well as appearances on The Howard Stern Show, the British Comedy Awards, and The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Jesus. And then they did go on a tour that went from November 11th, 2006, and it finished on February 21st, 2007. There's a graphic novel of this book released by Titan Books prior to the film's release. It includes high-quality images through the set of the plot. Reception performed very poorly at the box office, only grossing a total of $8.2 million in the United States. It debuted with a mere $3 million during its opening weekend at number 11.
Jesus. What was the budget?
Does it say? Let me scroll back up. It may set up there. Budget was 19 to 20 million, so I'm going to roughly say 20 million. And
it wasn't a total loss. That's good, but and
it only raked in as like a total, which I'm going to assume this may count as physical media release as well. Only made back 13.9
Well, it says
million.
box office. I don't think that's
DVD
sales.
No.
But they probably did, hopefully at least
But box
kind
office.
of get it back with DVD sales. Hopefully.
Yeah, they Like, I always knew.
They
this
shit the
movie
money
was
bet
a
hard,
bomb.
my friend.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah,
And I can see why. It's not like it's fun, but it's not.
Yeah. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 53%. Good God.
Of the critics or of the?
Probably critics.
Huh.
Metacritic has a 55 out of 100, and Cinema Score gave it a B-. Next week, whatever movie we decide to do next week, I'm going to actually get updated information on it, because I don't know how updated the Wikipedia part on that is. Yeah, I'm using Wikipedia. What's up? We're low budget, okay?
You're lucky you get anything.
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny was released by New Line Home Entertainment on February 27th, 2007 on DVD. A version sold by retail chain Best Buy came with a bonus disc with exclusive footage. Walmart customers received a copy of the CD, more rocktastic music from the film, bundled with the DVD, featuring experts of the score by Andrew Gross and John King, as well as songs from Gas's Trainwreck. The film was released on home video July 26, 2008 in Japan, with deluxe edition of the movie with a t-shirt. Oh, that's cool. In February 2024, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny was released on Blu-ray by Shout Studios. This release includes the exclusive footage from the Best Buy bonus disc. So that's the copy I have.
Okay.
And then one more thing, in the band's 2012 album, Rise of the Phoenix, it's centered around the fictional plot of the band breaking up following the release of the film, with Gas going mentally insane as Black continued his fame in the film industry. The album also begins with the opening lyrics, "When the Pick of Destiny was released, it was a bomb." In 2016, the band marked 10 years of the film's release by using the Pick of Destiny as their backdrop for their appearance at Rock am Ring and Rock. Wait, what? In Park? I don't know what the fuck that means. Some Bravalia festival. I don't know, man. In 2019, Black expressed his disappointment with the reception of the movie, saying that both he and Gas were devastated that nobody went to see it. Regardless, he remains proud of the Pick of Destiny to this day, and also the fact that it reached cult status. So that's cool.
I'm trying to find this picture of some of these
Yeah, one
versions
more.
you're talking. Here's the CD that came with that version.
Oh, that's cool.
Exclusive bonus disc.
Yeah, one more little legacy. In 2026, the guitar depicting a woman's legs from the Master Exploder section of the film was placed on display at the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Musical Bodies exhibition during running from June 7th to... So it's still on display until September 27th. So if you want to go see that, go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is in New York City. If you want to do the plot synopsis, I'll look up some stuff about the album.
Hell yeah. Alright. Strap in. So, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny is as follows. Our main character, JB, as a kid, is in love with rock and roll, but is scolded by his Christian father, Meatloaf. So JB runs away to the land of Hollywood, thanks to Ronnie James Dio's advice. When he arrives, a much older man, he meets Kyle Gass in a terrible wig, who swindles him into doing random shit for him until it's revealed he lied and is also a grown man-child with no ambition. And the two start a band to pay the rent, but JB thinks to really truly rock, they need the guitar pick of all famous rockers used, called the Pick of Destiny. A guitar tech played by Ben Stiller fills them in on where to find it at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum. They then borrow their pizza delivery friend's car to head there and stop for food. Kyle gets swept up with some college girls wanting to play a gig at their party, while JB just wants to focus on the pick. They then break up while Kyle strikes out hard at the party, and he only sings his parts of Tenacious D's songs, realizing he needs JB to be complete. JB sneaks into the museum thanks to an old rocker man played by Tim Robbins. Then Kyle returns to get the pick. JB gets it thanks to his cock-up exercises. They then barely escape while being shot at by Fred Armisen, and the washed-up rocker then threatens to stab them, but they're not going to go over there. They then escape but get pulled over for a busted taillight. When Kyle floors it with a police chase ensuing, they crash awesomely and then escape into the sewers, making it back for the rock show. But then they fight over the pick and who should use it and break it in half. When Paul F. Tompkins turns out to be the devil in disguise, swindles them out of the pick, puts himself back together, and the battle for Kyle's butthole ensues. And they win by deflecting a lightning bolt back at Satan, played by Dave Grohl, thereby breaking his horn in half and sending him back to hell. They then make a bong out of it and get super blazed. The end. And then a post-credit scene, Kyle gas farts.
They're trying to record something, and he goes, I got something, and he just farts.
That's not what we wanted.
And then the very last thing Jack Black says is, we'll play it back.
We'll see if it's usable.
So, I know it's kind of related, because, the soundtrack, here we go. Mine comes with a really cool holographic cover, which is a fun fact. Not really, but...
Okay, you got the Tenacious D Pokemon card?
Yeah, dude. This is their second studio album, and it comes from the same name as the film. It was released through Epic Records and debuted at... Which I noticed that in the credits of the movie, whenever you get to the music section, it says Dave Grohl was there through whatever record company, and then Tenacious D is there through Epic Records. I was like,
huh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I guess they have to get their permission to. This is their second studio release after their debut album, their self-titled debut album in 2001. The album was produced by the Dust Brothers' John King, and includes appearances by Meatloaf, Ronnie James Dio, and Dave Grohl. Also, another fact, Dave Grohl does the drums on this album.
Yep.
In the absence of the original comedy skits, there are excerpts of dialogue from the soundtrack's accompanying film between numerous songs. Portions of The Pick of Destiny were recorded at Dave Grohl's studio. That's cool. A clean version of the album was recorded. The album was released in 3 separate edits. The original version comprised of the full film versions, a clean edit with re-recorded vocals replacing foul language with nonsense words, and a deluxe edition. All 3 versions contain clips from the movie, but some dialogue was re-recorded for the clean version. The special limited edition was released in a cardboard old bookcase. That's cool. Which includes a digipack version of the album, a fold-out poster depicting Black and Gas with Bigfoot, 8 tarot cards from the film Tenacious D, The Train... Oh, it's all 8. It's all tarot cards from the movie. That's cool. And a plastic replica of The Pick of Destiny. If the set was pre-ordered from the Tenacious D website, it also included a T-shirt. In recent years, the song Kickapoo has become the unofficial fight song of the Kickapoo High School located in Springfield, Missouri. In the music video to the song, it shows how they were referring to Kickapoo, Missouri. It is unknown if this is referring to the area that the high school is in, because there is no town or township in Missouri with the name Kickapoo. This also could come from the inspiration from Brad Pitt, Kickapoo High School alum and friend of Jack Black, frontman of Tenacious D. It's interesting. And then the album art it gave me, this is one of the last things I read before I get into actual reviews. The cover shows Black and Gas in the clouds parodying Michelangelo's painting The Creation of Adam. In between the 2 hands is the Pick of Destiny, the movie's titular artifact, with the devil's arm pictured below them, sticking out from the clouds trying to take the pick. Apart from the exception of the parental advisory sticker, there is no difference in the artwork for the clean version of this album. That's cool.
I never really noticed Satan's hand there.
Yeah, and I will say every single song on this, I don't have the deluxe edition. I just have the regular 15-track album. Out of all 15, only one of them does not appear in the film, and that is The Government Totally Sucks, which was taken out for a deleted scene because I thought it would be too wonky. But I noticed, this is weird, I was telling you about it the other day, I think yesterday. The way The Government Totally Sucks ends on the album, it ends with the guy Lee that they're with going, "Oh, that was awesome! You guys changed people's lives." And he's like, "Yeah, it's awesome compared to bullshit." But in the movie, that happens after history, so I'm thinking that's where it was deleted from, somewhere in that ballpark.
Right.
But yeah, the album Metacritic has a 52 out of 100, which is basically the same score they gave the fucking movie. Oh, my bad. The movie has 55 out of 100. AllMusic gave it a 3.5 star rating. Blender gave it a 2 star. Entertainment Weekly a B+. The Guardian a 3 star. IGN 8.4 out of 10. Of course, IGN.
That's so weird that they're high. That's interesting.
Music OMH, never heard of. 3 stars. Rolling Stone 2.5. Slant Magazine 1 star. Jesus. Spin Magazine 5 out of 10, and Sputnik Music 4 out of 5. I'm not going to go into all the charts, but in the Dutch it went 29 was the peak position. On Billboard 200 it came in at 8th place, and US Top Rock Albums it did number 1, and then Soundtrack Albums it was number 2. And then chart position in 2007, US Billboard 200 it was at 200. And then the soundtracks, it was at 12 at the year end. It is certified Gold in Austria, Ireland Platinum, and the United Kingdom Platinum. So I guess it didn't do anything in America. That sucks. So there you have it. That's So what's your thoughts on the actual film?
I enjoy it. It's got a lot of laughs.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like it's funny.
Yeah, the plot is just kind of crazy.
Yeah,
the beginning. Slow.
Very slow. Very weird.
Yeah.
Love the John C. Reilly cameo.
That was fucking funny, bro. That part did have me rolling. While he's fucking high as fuck in the jungle with old Bigfoot.
You're in the Strawberry River. He's just fucking drowning.
But JQB, you are my son. The voice he does creepy. The voice he does is creepy though, dude. It's fucking weird.
I've only ever watched this movie like 3 times in my life.
Nah.
But I'm also blown away that it was made by New Line Cinema, because Comedy Central usually only played Paramount movies. And this was on Comedy Central a lot back in the day.
A lot, yeah.
It is crazy like how many people they got in this movie just for fucking funsies.
Yeah, just like a one scene. Or...
Ben Stiller as the Guitar Hero. The guitar store guy is fucking
the
funny.
Guitar Hero.
The Guitar Hero.
Ben Stiller, the Guitar Hero.
Now, none of it was listed, but the metal in this song, which only appears in the credits, is on Guitar Hero 3, Warriors of Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one Warriors of Rock, or... I don't want to tell you that's the wrong one.
And Master Exploder is also on one of them as well.
It's on Rock Band 2.
We killed that shit on that.
Yeah, we did.
That was good.
Oh, my bad. Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Warriors of Rock is Guitar Hero 6. My bad. I apologize. Oh, it actually took me to Guitar Hero 3's website. What the fuck?
They have a website?
And it's just a page of... Holy shit.
Nostalgia, dude. Holy shit.
I can't click on anything, but I mean, like, well, it might let me look at the screenshots. What a time.
Wow.
Oh, dude. Sorry. This is not what we're talking about.
That's making me want to play fucking Guitar Hero, dude.
I mean, I got 2 guitars. Alright, that's not what we're here for. We're here for this movie. We'll look at that. We'll look at that at the pod. I've seen Tenacious D live. Oh, I forgot to get the should I run and grab it real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. Jeff, do your magic. Me and John went down to Wilmington, North Carolina to go see Tenacious D live. And you can only buy this if you set it by name, which is the official Tenacious D cum rag. So I own the official Tenacious D cum rag. And on the bottom it says everything else is just a cum rag. But this is the official
Tenacious D cum rag.
The official Tenacious D version. I've never used it for its intended purpose. I have it just purely for decoration.
Fuck yeah.
Because I'm a white woman at heart. That's the t-shirt.
I'm a white woman at heart.
Gonna hate fuck somebody on the back.
It's always gonna be hate fuck somebody on the back. That's never gonna change.
But yeah, I like the movie. I don't know if I like it more as an adult. Probably not. Probably like it a little bit less than I did when I was a teenager.
Right.
But I think it's also because I became more cynical as an adult.
Yeah, I'm older, more mature.
Yeah, I'm older, more mature, and I'm like, okay, some of this is just
dumb.
yeah, some of this is just like bad middle school humor.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I think it's a fun watch. If you've never seen it, it's a fun watch. One time, you know. I wouldn't like watch this every year or anything, but like
it's got that Miss March quality.
Yeah, like you just watch
like
it.
it's funny the first time.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it again, but
yeah, probably the last time I watched. I mean, I own it on physical media, so I think I'll say this. I think the soundtrack is better by itself.
You can just throw it on
than the actual movie. I'll say that because like the songs are fun. The songs are fun to sing, you and your buddies, bouncing back and forth. Then the movie is because the movie there's only so many times Jack Black's cock push up deactivating lasers is going to be funny. And I think twice is probably the...
At least they paid it off, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
I figured that's going to come back in some way.
Yeah. Which I doubt that was Jack Black's actual cock.
No, definitely not.
No, it was probably... And it's probably just like a dildo. They just kind of that's why they had the puppeteer.
Oh, the puppet dick.
Yeah, the puppeteer did it. What was his name again?
A little bit.
Liam Lynch. Huh.
It sounds familiar.
Oh, so he doesn't even have a fucking photo. Okay. But yeah, I would say if you've never seen Tenacious D live, go do that because they're fun. They're more fun live than they are in movie form.
If they ever tour again.
If they ever get to tour again, because Jack Black threw him under the bus for animated panda. So, you know how that goes. Jack Black, if you see this, reunite, man. Reunite the band.
Or just make a better movie.
Or both. Really.
Make a sequel. Think of Destiny.
Make a sequel. And if
the drumsticks of
hell. No. Satan's testicles.
They need Satan's cock broken in half to be drumsticks.
And if you need two guys to play younger versions, we're right here.
True.
Like literally, man. Like I got the hair to look like young Jack Black. I feel like the only thing I don't have is the brown eyes.
Yeah. I don't have the Dr. Phil hair.
Yeah, you don't have
to make Kyle gas,
but I mean, shit, we can do anything. And but yeah, if you want us for a sequel, we'll do it. What would you out of 5 burgers? What would you give this movie?
Oh man,
I need to get a spreadsheet going.
I hate to say it, but I might give it like a 2.5.
I was thinking 2.
Yeah, I hate to be that critical, but
yeah, I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I would probably out of all the times I've seen this movie. After I got done watching it, I was like, man, there's no way this is higher than a 2.
Yeah. What do you think you'd give it on your first watch?
My first watch, I probably would have given it like a 3.5.
Yeah.
Because young me really loved Jack Black back in the day. Because a lot of when I was really young, a lot of people said I looked like Jack Black.
Right.
So I still kind of get it to this day, but not as frequently.
Right.
But yeah, dude, like younger me would have probably given it a 3.5. Now that I'm old and cynical, I'm like, yeah, this movie, outside of the jokes, it's not that good.
It's really not.
It's like a solid 2 film. You got any fun facts?
Yeah, I got a couple. So we had a couple early on.
Yeah.
But I mean, couldn't be helped. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Last week's didn't have a soundtrack tied in with it.
Yeah, it's like honestly, that's where a lot of the facts come from. Is that I will say rewatching this definitely had nostalgia vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Like it definitely felt nostalgic. Apparently, until this film, Meatloaf had not sang in a movie since the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I forgot he was in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Same. Dude.
He's also in the first Scream movie, or he's in the first Scary movie. Plays Cindy's dad.
Yeah. Jack Black vowed to never write a script again because of the failure of this box office.
Oh,
this poor guy. He lost all his confidence.
I don't know how true this is, but I always heard a rumor for the 2011 Green Lantern movie. They offered him the role, and he was like, "Can I read a script?" And they're like, "No." He's like, "Can I write a script for it?" And they're like, we're good.
We're gonna go. Remember Pick of Destiny.
We're gonna go.
I have heard that rumor about him writing it. Yeah, because he might have been pretty good at writing. I don't know. He might have been a little better.
Yeah.
Maybe we actually get to see Parallax.
I just wonder what the fuck Jack Black Green Lantern would look like.
Same, dude.
An alternate universe. That's the one we got.
And it might be better, all things considered.
Yeah, like no dig at Ryan Reynolds, but like it probably would have been a better movie.
Apparently, Troy Gentile, the guy who plays young Jack Black.
Yeah.
Apparently, he also played young Nacho Libre in Nacho Libre.
Huh.
So he's played young Black Jack twice. Jack Black. And he's also in a movie that we might do next week that we'll talk about later.
Oh yeah.
Upon entering the music store in search of the Pick of Destiny, Kyle Gass is seen wearing a Trainwreck t-shirt. And Trainwreck is a group in which Gass is a vocalist and guitarist.
I didn't know
under the pseudonym Clip Calhoun.
Oh, I didn't know he had another band.
I didn't either.
Because he's really not in a lot of movies.
The word fuck and its derivatives are said 106 times in this film.
That makes sense. There's a lot of use of the word fuck in this.
Okay, I haven't seen the movie in so long, I forgot. I mean, I mentioned this earlier, but Colin Hanks, when Kyle Gass leaves the college party, he's walking down the steps, he gets hit in the head with a plastic cup. The guy who throws the cup is Colin Hanks, JB's co-star from Orange County.
Oh, shit.
Orange County. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Me either.
I totally forgot that was Colin Hanks, actually. Dio's singing part literally took one take per verse to record. At the beginning of his recording session, he asked for the music to be played just for the preparation and sung his part, but the sound engineer recorded it anyway, and it was deemed perfect, so no further take was needed.
Huh.
Dio wanted to try more takes because he said he was having fun, but Jack Black denied his request. That's about all the good ones, I think.
Kyle Gass is in fucking Biodome. He's in Cable Guy?
Huh.
Bongwater? Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of just looking at his fucking...
I didn't know he was in Almost Famous. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in Saving Silverman either.
Makes sense, though. That also makes sense. I like the new guy.
I was about to be like, he's enough. I was like, yeah, he is.
Much more vulnerable than a peach.
He's in Wild Hogs? Interesting. That's a movie I forgot exists.
Yeah. We watched it in automotive class my senior year because we had a substitute.
Apparently he plays Walrus Boy in that movie Wieners we said we'd watch.
Oh, yeah.
With Kenan Thompson.
One day we'll do it.
He's in Sex Drive. He's a trucker.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
He's in the Extreme movie, which I've never heard of. He's in Year One. Apparently he's in a lot of fucking...
Yeah, he's the really hairy guy in Year One.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, he's in a lot of...
He has to rub oil on him. He's like all hairy. Yeah, I forgot he was in Year One.
He's in quite a bit of TV. He was in an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Makes sense. He looks like Hitchcock or Scully.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And he's been in 3 music videos.
Learn to Fly, we knew.
Learn to Fly, or 3 music videos that aren't his own.
Right.
He doesn't give any Tenacious D ones.
Lifestyles the Rich and the Famous? Huh.
Yeah, he's in that. He plays a lawyer. And then Already Dead, I Prevail.
I don't listen to I Prevail. So.
I don't either. So.
I knew the other 2, though. That's cool.
I got a fun fact about Good Charlotte, but I might save that for the podcast. If you want to hear that fun fact, wait till Wednesday and you'll get it.
You'll get to listen to the MachoBurger podcast.
Yeah. Because, now you get us twice a week.
What a hellacious beard.
I know, man.
Good for him.
He's 65? Good God. I didn't know he was that old. Not that that's a bad thing. I just didn't expect him to be in his 60s.
Right.
I kind of figured him and Jack Black would have been around the same age. How old is fucking Jack Black? 56.
That makes more sense.
There's a 9-year age gap.
Yeah.
Alright. So I think that's going to do us for another episode of Macho Movie Monday. I liked that was unplanned and it was
in sync.
Justin Timberlake.
It's gonna ruin the tour.
Gonna ruin the what tour?
Who are you? I don't know if you know this. I'm Justin Timberlake. Who?
Yeah, from the band In Sync. You're not Joey Fatone. Get out of here.
You're not Joey. Yeah.
You're not Lance Bass. You're not the guy that did Chip Skylark.
Yeah.
And then the other member.
The other one that people know for sure.
Yeah, he has a name and a face.
But we're not going to tell you because we don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't have to.
Sorry, fifth member of NSYNC that nobody knows. Davy Grolton. Alright, we'll be back next week. Hold on, let me get to the plugs. Oh, yeah, we'll be back next week with Kyle's. This was. Oh yeah, I forgot to say at the beginning. This was a my pick movie. What movie we watching next week?
I hate to do 3 comedies in a row, but I really wanted to ever since we watched Role Models. And then I have a fun fact that the kid who plays young Jack Black is also going to be in this movie. He's going to be a main character. We're going to do Drill Bit Taylor.
Hell yeah, I haven't seen that movie since it came out in theaters. Josh Peck is also in that movie. So Josh Peck, if you're watching, we're going to watch the movie you're in. And obviously it stars Owen Wilson.
Yep. As the titular Drill Bit Taylor.
Are we going to have a wow count?
Wow. Maybe. It's in that era where like he was saying it a lot.
Yeah. So we'll be back next week with Drill Bit Taylor. 2008 comedy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. Because it came out the same year, I think, as Role Models. But yeah, one of the main characters in that plays young Jack Black.
Yeah.
In this movie. And apparently, Nacho Libre.
So yeah, we'll be back next week. And as always, I've been Dylan.
I've been Kyle.
Fucka like a ding dong.
Burrito Supreme!
Stay macho.
Was this a bad idea?